What's going on, lads? It's your boy Cameron here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So today we are continuing our rebuild here. Well, not continuing, just starting the rebuild. So last video, which came out yesterday, part one of this video came out yesterday. We created our player. We let a wheel decide what type of attributes and build we had. Then we just watched and see who drafted us, and we got drafted by the Cavs, which is kind of cool, which means we now have our guy, a small forward shooting guard, playing on the Cavaliers. So that's pretty cool. We are a slashing playmaker. We've also got a bit of defense in there too. We just haven't really progressed enough to you know, produce that and do it like that. So today's video is going to be a fantasy rebuild with ourselves, randomly generated by the wheel fantasy rebuild of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we're just going to try and make ourselves win a championship in 3 to 5 seasons, depending on time. So we got up to the team player options last video. Again, I strongly suggest, if you haven't, go check out yesterday's video, and today's video will make a little bit more sense, because we're just going to jump straight into it. I'm recording this on the same day, as you can tell by the same top. So team player options. Drummond has declined. Zizic, I'll bring Ante Zizic back. Qualifying offers, we don't need either of those guys on our team because, you know, we got big man, new man on campus. So let's see what goes on here. Andre Drummond, we can re-sign, and Tristan Thompson, Dellavedova, McKinney. So do we actually have any cap space? Like, could we actually offer... Oh, really? Wait, hold up. There's no Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis isn't in free agency. Really? Oh, there he is. Can we afford anyone? No, we are so far in the cap, considering we're that bad. Wait, who's taking up a lot? Draymond. Oh, yeah, we've got Draymond Green on our team. That was part of a trade on draft night with the Warriors. And yeah, we got Draymond Green. Yeah, we've got a pretty poor looking team. So I'm looking at Draymond and Dante Exum to be moved for maybe someone else, like a Clint Capella. And then we can bring back Andre Drummond. A Buddy Hield we don't need a guard because we got Sexton and Garland. We definitely don't need a guard. We need probably a power forward in Blake Griffin. Griffin and Andre Drummond back on the same team? I don't think so. Rubio, Otto Porter. So what I am thinking though is, if I move Blake Griffin for the trade value, because he still has 3.5 stars trade value. If we move Griffin, and then because I kind of want to start ourselves, maybe not this first season. Oh no, for ourselves we're making $4 million less dollars. I am going to trade Jetty Osman and Blake Griffin here for Mitchell Robinson, not really. For a power, DeJounte Murray, no, we need a power forward though. Andrew Wiggins, that's kind of cool. Schroeder and Adams is kind of decent, but we don't want to give up that first. Sekou Doumbouya plus a first, that's kind of cool. Give Blake Griffin back to the Pistons for cheaper deal as well. Yeah, alright, I'll do that. I'll just take a Pistons first round pick. Sure, I'll do that. So moratorium, what type of... Oh, we now have enough money to offer Anthony Davis, but I don't expect him to come to the Cavs. No, he does not want to come to the Cavaliers. Where is last option, are we? No, where are we? Oh, there we are. We're like second to last option. Alright, so we can't really... We're not going to be getting Anthony Davis. I'll offer DeMar DeRozan a deal then. Only because then afterwards we will probably be trading him. He wants to come to the Cavs. Thank you. So we do get that. Andre Drummond doesn't have any offers, so we're all good there. We don't want to renounce rights on him though. Can we not renounce rights on Andre Drummond? That'd be nice. So we can't sign... Okay, so yeah, okay, we can't do that. So we're just going to have to bring back Andre Drummond then. So we're going to either pick DeMar or Andre Drummond, and I'm pretty sure Andre Drummond has a little bit more trade value. So we're not going to be doing that. Plus we get Tristan Thompson. Anthony Davis went to the Lakers. So we're going to be bringing back Andre Drummond and also Tristan Thompson. We're going to bring back our 2 big men, and then we'll probably trade Drummond away, because I think he's not that far off of the timeline here, but he's making a lot of money with Kevin Love. So Kevin Love, he probably wants out, so we're going to be trading Kevin Love and Drummond. See what these 2 guys... We can get a Kemba Walker. That's pretty cool. Brandon Ingram, which is kind of bad because then we'll be competing for a spot. Chris Paul and Steven Adams. Kemba Walker and Gordon Hayward looks like one of a good deal, or the Ingram and Drew Holiday deal going down. Like, Ingram's nice, and Holiday's someone we could probably use in a trade. So what I'm thinking is, if we do this trade, we're going to play Ingram at the 4, And then how tall is Ingram actually? He's 6'7". He's only 1 inch taller than me though. Okay then, okay. If I just go Drummond by himself with, say, I don't know, say a 2024 first, are we possibly able to pick, we can get Tobias Harris. A D'Angelo Russell, we don't need a guard. We need a Porzingis type player, which is very, very handy. Ooh, Rudy Gobert is very good as well. He doesn't really... Ooh, Zach LaVine's nice. But we don't need a freaking guard. Unless we decided to move on from Darius Garland. Because Garland's nice. But if we could pick up another point guard, I won't say no. Because we are trying to compete. Like, D'Angelo Russell is still there. Plus, we get Culver. I'm doing this trade, guys. I'm sorry. I'm doing it. Doesn't make sense for the Timberwolves, but it was offered to me, and I'm doing it. So, Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson. Are we able to pick up a better center? Clint Capella and a first. That's pretty good. And he's the other... Capella and a first, I'll probably take, just because he's cheaper, and we also get a first with that, too. Let's see what these guys can get us here with Culver and Sekou Doumbouya. We can get us Tobias Harris, Brandon Clark, which is really cool. I like that. Who's our point guard? D'Lo. Brandon Clark is pretty good. Who do we get with it? Tyus Jones, who's someone we could probably move. I kind of like this deal, but there's not really a lot of trade value we're getting back for him, though. That's the thing. That's the only thing holding me back from that trade, but I'm actually going to pick up Brandon Clark, and he's going to be our starting small forward for now. He's going to be our starting small forward for now, and then we should have a starting 5. We do have a lot of small forwards still, so what I am going to do then is trade Kevin Porter Jr. and Larry Nance, see if I can get a better starting power forward. I'll see you guys when I have something sorted. Alright, so I'm going to do this trade for our Horford. Only reason is because he's got a big contract, and what we can then do is move our Horford and say Shake Milton or KPJ. I'm going to say Kevin Porter Jr. Unless we move... No, he plays the same positions as I do. If we can get a Larry Markkinen, which would be really, really good for this team. Oh, a Sabonis. Even a Domantas Sabonis would be good for this team. I'm liking that Sabonis deal, you know. Sabonis, we have to give up a Cavs top 5 protected first, but I don't think we'll be bad. Oh, this year, maybe not. But Sabonis, I think, is good. Plus, we get Jeremy Lamb. So I'd pick up Domantas Sabonis, making a little bit less money. And then also Jeremy Lamb, who's on a 2-year deal, which we could probably move for someone else here for like a... we can just get 2 firsts for him, really? We can do that? Let's just see. So we got a point guard. We got so we don't need Jeremy. Oh, we could keep Jeremy Lamb. Yeah, right. I'll bring Tyus Jones back. I think he's on a 1-year deal. He's got 1 year left on his deal. Let's just have a check here. Tyus Jones. He's got 2 years left on his deal actually, which is not particularly cool, but it should be okay. So we've actually got a protection backup first there. Top 10 protected Bucks pick in 2022, which I could probably move. Could we pick up another point guard? Pat Bev? Pat Bev is still making a lot of money though. That's the thing. Patrick Beverley is making a lot of money to be a backup point guard. So I'll keep Tyus Jones for now. If we're in free agency, what do we need? Shooting guard, we could probably pick up here. Power forward and a shooting guard. That's what we should probably try and grab. So before I do anything though, Shake Milton, could we move you, mate, for a power forward? If not, then I'll just get another one. Slav is 2 stars, so I'll pick up Slav, and we'll go into free agency and pick up another shooting guard, which we can pick up like an Alec Burks type player for our team, or even like a Marcus Morris type player for our team. So if we can get Marcus Morris, that would be better, than Alec Burks. Thank you. So we get Marcus Morris, and then we can pick up like a Dion Waiters, and then just trade Dion away, I guess. Bring Dion back to the Cavs, and then trade him away. So that's what I'm thinking. So if we go down here and go Dion plus Slav, could we get a shooting guard that's a bit better, please? Landry Shamet seems to be a good option, and we should be all cool if we go just Landry Shamet. Oh, Gary Trent Jr., that's not bad. I'll take on Gary Trent Jr., I like that. I think I did just give up a first accidentally. Let's just check that real quick. No, I gave up a second, swap worst. Alright, cool. I'm going down to training camps. I'll see you guys then. We have one training camp, which is kind of a bit dumb, but let's just go across to here, and we're going to give it to ourselves, who apparently is an A+, even though it says it's an A-. But then we should be okay. I'll sort out our rotation, guys, and I'll see you guys with this first season. Okay, so our rotation for this first season is a D'Angelo Russell, Colin Sexton, Cameron Rule, Domantas Sabonis, and Clint Capella starting 5. We are actually starting over Brandon Clark, which I am okay with, and we're going to be getting 35 minutes a night. We also got Brandon Clark, Marcus Morris, Tyus Jones, and Gary Trent Jr. coming off the bench. We've got scoring options. It's going to be D'Lo, Sabonis, and then ourselves, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Proficiency, we're rocking at a 7-second system. It seems to be the best one for all that. Power rankings, NBA.com have the Cleveland Cavaliers at 24. 2K Sports have the Cavaliers at 26, and Eric have the Cavaliers at 25. So they're guessing we're going to be down the bottom. I hope we are, because I'm pretty sure we have some good picks. We have our pick, which is Protect. We actually don't have our pick. Okay, but we have the Hawks and Pistons, so hopefully they're bad. I don't expect the Hawks to be bad, but maybe the Pistons. But I'll see you guys after this first season. So, for this first season, we go 34 and 48. Giannis was the MVP. Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. That sucks. So I wanted to see who could have got the Rookie of the Year. We actually came 6th for Rookie of the Year, which is kind of alright. It's decent, not the greatest, but it's decent, but it's alright. So we don't win Rookie of the Year. Schroeder, 6th man. Kawhi, defensive. Kristaps Porzingis, most improved, and Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year. So Cavs, we don't probably get anyone on any of these All NBA teams. All defensive teams, do we get anyone? We do not. Do we get any all-rookie first team? So we do make all-rookie first team, which means we were in the conversation for the Rookie of the Year. And yeah, that's all-rookie second team there. So we do not make the playoffs. Atlanta do. I forgot to see if the Pistons did. I don't see the Pistons, so let's check this league standings here. The Pistons were the bottom. Yes. They have the first. Yes. All right. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we don't have our pick either. So that's that. And we have Atlanta's pick, who had 47 wins. So yeah. So we actually we have good odds for first pick. We're probably not going to get it because it is us, and we never get the first pick when we have the best odds. But D'Angelo Russell, 22 and 7. Sabonis, 16, 11 and 2. Capella, 15, 3 and 1. Sexton, 13, 2 and 4. Clark, 13, 6 and 1. Us 12, 8 and 7. That's cool. So we could be averaging a triple-double by the end of this video. That'd be pretty cool if we did. 9, 2 and 1 for Marcus Morris. 4, 0 and 3 for Tyus Jones. Gary Trent Jr. 4, 0 and 1 as well there for Gary Trent Jr. Team stats here. Let's see how everyone did. So points per game. So offensively, we were pretty poor. We were the 4th worst team offensively, and our defense was actually kind of good. We were in the top 10 for our defense, and our differential was down the bottom here. Probably, yeah, we were about 7th worst in the league. So I'll simulate these playoffs. I'll see you guys with the champs. The Milwaukee Bucks are the champs, and Giannis gets his finals MVP. So let's go down to the lottery and see if we are good enough for that first pick. And we also get the 3rd pick as well. We've got 1 and 3. Let's go. That's awesome. We have 2 top 3 picks. That's actually amazing. So we did sign Jacob Underwood, and we could take up Glenn Howard we also need an assistant GM, and I will take Ryan Johnson. Why the heck not? We'll take him from the Miami Heat. So that's actually awesome. I couldn't have asked for a better start to a rebuild, you know? I couldn't have asked for a better start. Trade finder, what are we going here? So we got Marcus Morris and these 2 picks. Let's see what we can get. Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing will come up. What about the first pick in Marcus Morris? We can get Jaylen Brown, Jamal Murray, 2nd pick in Tobias, or Jaden McDaniels and CJ McCollum. Brown and Khalil Whitney is probably a good one. Jamal Murray. So what we could do is trade these 2 for a bit of a salary dump. For oh no, Buddy Hield's not a salary dump. For a bit of a salary dump in Aaron Baines and the Denver Nuggets first. That's probably the best we're going to get. Thomas Bryant is not bad either. And I don't think there's Boston want to give us Scotty Lewis and a first. If you make that first unprotected, I will take it. Not interested. Okay, thank you. All I have to do is give up a second. I will take that. Thank you. And we should be okay. Let's just see. Trade. Pella and Sabonis are making a bit of money, which could be a bit sketch, but we'll find out later. Let's just see what we could possibly get if we move Scotty Lewis and this third pick. We've also got the 20th pick as well. We can get Zach LaVine, Vukovic, Brogdon. What if we moved the first pick? What could we get with the first pick? Nothing. We can't get anything with the first pick. So let's just see who is projected here. So the first pick is projected to be Cade Cunningham, who we could probably move to the shooting guard, or we could pick up Jalen Green. Jeremiah to come off of our bench, not to come off our bench, to start at the power forward is kind of cool. So unless, actually, yeah, let's just go into the draft here, and let's just go across to trades, trade finder. Anyone want this first pick? Who wants it? Jaylen Brown, Jonas Valanciunas, Fred VanVleet. We can get the 4th and Terry Rozier. I'm good. DeMar DeRozan, Vukovic, Tobias Harris, the 5th pick and Thomas Bryant, Andre Drummond, CJ McCollum. This Jaylen Brown deal is probably looking like the best bet, because then we could probably move on from Colin Sexton. But I can't really do that yet, because who do we get with that? Tyrese Halliburton. You know what? Stuff it. I'm drafting someone because we got lucky for once, and we actually got the first pick. So I am going to be drafting someone here. Not sure what position. Probably just pick up Cade Cunningham because he's probably got the most trade value. So sure, I'll pick up Cade Cunningham. And then we've also got the 3rd pick here, which I'm probably going to be trading away here. Let's just see what trades come up for this 3rd pick. I'll probably use it in a trade here. So 3rd, I could probably pair it with the 20th as well. So if we go 3 and 20, see what we can get picked up here. We can get a Fred VanVleet, a Bojan Bogdanovic, a Gallinari type plus Trey Burke. I like that Jamal Murray deal. So I'll pick up the Jamal Murray from the Nuggets, and then we are all done in this draft. So we picked up Cade Cunningham, and Jamal Murray in that draft, which is really, really good. Team player options, we are bringing both those guys back. Qualifying, let's see, Gary Trent Jr., not so much needed, but Zizic is kind of needed to come off of our bench. If we could bring him back, that would be lovely. But we've got 3 starting point guards here. What we could do, move Cade Cunningham to the shooting guard, and then move Sexton, because we've got a lot of star power here. So if we go over here and we go Jamal Murray plus Sabonis, are we able to pick up a point guard power forward combo? John Wall, Shabazz Napier, not a point guard power forward combo. Blake Griffin in a first, that's not what we want. Drummond, Cole Anthony. What's that? What was that? Zach LaVine and Kobe White? No. But nothing's coming up, which is kind of upsetting. So if we just go here, go to roster, and then we move Sexton and Jamal Murray. What about that? What if we move Jamal Murray and Colin Sexton then? Oh, Jaylen Brown is a nice starting shooting guard, I reckon. He plays defense. We also get Marcus Smart, who we could use in a trade. So yeah, we'll go like that, and then we can move. And then we go to shooting guards. We can get rid of Marcus Smart and Scotty Lewis for a point guard. So if we go Marcus Smart, where are you at? There you go. And then we go down here and go Scotty. We can move Scotty Lewis and Marcus Smart for a point guard in. Anyone want to give up a point guard here? Anyone? Covington's not a point guard. Tyball, no, they're not offering up a point guard. Okay, nothing's coming up, so I'll trade later. For now, let's go into the free agent market, and we're definitely in the cap now. So we're not going to be able to pick up anyone here. And what do we need? We need power forward and a center. So what type of centers are available? Pelly, Fareed. I'm going to pick up Kenneth Fareed on the minimum. I think he's going to be handy. We can actually get Gary Trent Jr. back, which is would be handy for trade value anyway. So Zizic and Gary Trent Jr. we can bring back. So we'll bring both those guys back because we need them to come back. And then we also get Kenneth Fareed on top of that, which is going to be handy because I'll move Kenneth Fareed to the power forward and his trade value should go up. I didn't actually match that, so that's going to be a pain in the bum. I hope they don't get offered bloody no trade clauses, I swear. Yep, they both have no trade clauses. Really? Now you've got way too many shooting guards. So what if we go now here and go Marcus Smart and where is he? Gary Trent Jr. No one wants to give us a damn point guard, really? Alright, we can just get Tyus Jones back as a backup point guard, so I'll do that. I'll pick up Tyus Jones again. So we should be okay there. So we can get rid of Grayson Allen and Khalil Whitney for a power forward or a center, which we can move Kenneth Fareed to the power forward position. He goes up, and then we can move bloody Fareed. And where is he? Khalil Whitney for a better backup power forward if needed. If we can, that would be lovely, please, because Kenneth Fareed is 31, and I have a feeling he regresses. So we can get Eric Paschal, which would be a good backup power forward, and then we just need a backup center, which if we moved Zizic and Allen, let's see if we can pick up a backup center here. Nothing. No one wants Grayson Allen, really? I chuck in that 2025 first. No one wants Grayson Allen. Okay, fair enough. Let's go across, see what we can pick up here in free agency. We can pick up like a Norvel Pele, who isn't actually restricted, so we'll pick up Norvel on that team, on our team, and then hopefully trade him away for a backup point guard, and hopefully this all works out. Really, I really hope this all works out, you know. It would be very nice if we can pick up like a good backup center now, please. We can get Derek Jones Jr. Yep, sick. What if I chuck in Grayson Allen now? We can get Daniel Gafford. I'll take Daniel Gafford as a backup backup center, sorry. I'm going to simulate down to training camps. I'll see you guys then. 3 training camps here. We're going down to untapped potential, and we are going to be giving it to Brandon Clark. We're probably going to give it to ourselves. Hopefully that it's not glitched, and it isn't glitched anymore, so that's good. And then we'll also give it to probably Sabonis. I'll give it to Jaylen Brown, actually. I'll give it to Jaylen Brown, so hopefully that works out. I'll simulate two. I will sort out our rotation for this second season. I'll see you guys with it all sorted. All right, so our rotation for this second season is a D'Lo, Jaylen Brown, Chris Paul, myself, Sabonis, and Capella starting 5. We then have Cunningham, Clark, Paschal, and Tyus Jones coming off of the bench. We got Russell, Sabonis, and myself as scoring options, which I don't like anymore, actually. I kind of want to go Brown and then Sabonis. I want to do that. We're going with a 7-second system. Power rankings, we should probably check that one out. Power rankings, NBA.com have us at 8. 2K Sports have the Cavaliers at 16, and Eric have us at 8. So let's see what goes on. I'll see you guys after this sim. Alright, so after this second season, Giannis won MVP. We went 49 and 33. Bol Rookie of the Year. Lonzo Ball, 6th man. Giannis was defensive. Robert Williams, most improved. And Taylor Jenkins, Coach of the Year. Don't ask me what team he coaches. The Cavs, do we have any All-NBA players? We do get D'Angelo Russell, All-NBA 3rd team. Do we get any defensive Cavs? We don't. Do we get any rookie Cavs? We do get Cade Cunningham, All-Rookie 1st team. And we don't get anyone else there. So, do we make playoffs? We do. We are the 2nd seed, which is pretty cool. And I think we're taking on the Magic, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure. 24.9 points for D'Angelo Russell, 2 and 8. Jaylen Brown, 24 and 2. Capella, 15, 12 and 1. Cunningham, 15, 1 and 2. 1 and 5, sorry. 12, 8 and 3 for Sabonis. 10, 5 and 1 for Clark. 9, 7 and 8 for myself. 7, 2 and 0 for Eric Paschal, 2, 0 and 2 for Tyus Jones, all their team stats. Points per game, so offensively we were the 10th best team, and our defense was the 5th best team, and our differential was the 5th best team as well. So that's pretty cool. Rotation for these playoffs. What I'm thinking. Tyus, you can come down to like 8 minutes. Eric Paschal can come down to like 15. Clark's about 19. Cade Cunningham can play about 27 because he didn't even get 6th man. And I actually gave him a lot of minutes just to try and get him to be 6th man of the year. But yeah, that's really going to do it there for us. The simulate round here against the Magic, I was correct when I was looking at it before. We're up 1-0. Okay, no, they come back. Okay, this could be bad. If we don't win this game here, okay, yep, it's going to be a close series. I can already tell. I was about to, if they take it to 7, okay, no, we win in 6 games and we're taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Let's simulate round here, see what happens. We lose game 1. Okay, that's not good that we lost game 1. We're up 3-1 now. And we win in 5, so we lost the first game, but then we come back and win the rest. The Bucks beat the Nets in the second round, and we are taking on Eric Bledsoe, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Fernando, George Hill. Okay. They have a pretty good team. They have a good team, I'm not going to lie. We're probably going to get our asses kicked here. We're going to go down. Okay, 2-2. 3-2. Okay, we win in 6, and we're taking on the Timberwolves, who have Chris Paul, Larry Nance Jr., Karl Anthony Towns, Chris Paul and Cat. That's not bad. So they actually, and Darius Garland. So they actually have a pretty good team. Let's see what goes on here. 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. 3-2, and we lose in 6. Yes, we do. We lose in 6 games, and Karl Anthony Towns wins the finals MVP. Let's go down to the lottery and see if we have any picks in the lottery. I don't think we do. We do not. Do we even have our own? We don't. The Pacers have our pick, and we do have the Boston pick, which is at 24, and that's all we have. So staff signing, we don't need anyone there. Let's go down to the NBA draft, where we can probably trade away that pick for someone that we could probably use. Like if we traded away like a Sabonis and this first, or both our firsts, because Sabonis hasn't gone anywhere from an 85 this entire video. We can get a Larry Markkinen. I must admit, Larry Markkinen is a bit better than bloody Sabonis. Or we could get a Gallinari, and we get the 12th pick. Larry Markkinen plus Jaren Grant. I like that. Plus we have to give up another first, but I don't mind. Larry Markkinen, welcome to the team, buddy. And then we can get rid of Jaren Grant's contract with this pick and say this pick, because this is going to be the last season no matter what. Could we get anything of value? We can get this, move up to 16. Thank you. I'll move to 16. Thank you, Dallas. And then we can go here and get rid of Solomon plus the 16th pick. Are we able to move up again? Please? I'm guessing not. Yeah, alright. We should be alright. We got 16th pick. I'm just going to simulate over because this season I'd like to try and keep as many players as we can together. Wendell Moore, welcome to the team, mate. Team player options, we're bringing everyone back. Qualifying, we need to bring back Eric Paschal, and I think he's the only free agent that we have, if I recall. Oh, and Tyus Jones. Okay, so we'll offer Eric Paschal a deal, and Tyus Jones I'll offer some money to again, just so that we do actually have a proper backup point guard. And then we should be okay just keeping the same unit of guys on our team and all that. So I'm going to do all this stuff, and then I'll see you guys at training camps. 3 training camps, we're going down to untapped potential, and we are giving it to probably ourselves again, who's actually gone down to an A- now. And we'll give it to Markkinen, and also, I don't know who else. I'll give it to Capella. I'll give it to Clint Capella, see what goes on there. I think I will go sort out a rotation and all that. I'll see you guys when it's all sorted. All right, rotation. We have D'Angelo Russell, Cade Cunningham, Jaylen Brown, Larry Markkinen, and Clint Capella. That's our starting 5. We then have Brandon Clark, myself, Eric Paschal, and Tyus Jones coming off of the bench. We have D'Lo, Brown, and Cunningham as our scoring options. We've got a 4-star system with 7 seconds. We are a projected 5 seed. 2K Sports have us at bloody 23-20, and Eric have us at 5. So I'll simulate this final season. I'll see you guys with our record. Alright, so we finished with a 50-32 record. Giannis was the MVP. Zaya Wade, Rookie of the Year. Bol 6th man. Giannis was again defensive. Cade Cunningham, Most Improved. And Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year. Do we get any Cavs on any of these teams? We'd get D'Lo, All-NBA 3rd team. Again, do we get any defensive Cavs? We don't. Do we get any rookie Cavs? We do not. Okay, so we finished as a 4 seed. Ooh, that's rough. Player stats, see what goes down. D'Lo, 24, 2 and 10, double-double. 22, 3 and 7 for Cunningham. 24 and 3 for Jaylen Brown. Let's see what we actually average. 7, 6 and 5. So our numbers actually have gone down, which is kind of upsetting. Kind of a lot upsetting, but it's okay. It's okay, whatever. Team stats, points per game. Let's check this out. We were 10th. Our defense was about 5th, and our differential was 4th. So that's really cool. Let's go to the coach game plan for the playoffs here. And we just bring these minutes down a little bit off of our bench, and we give them to the starters, basically. That's what we do. We give starters minutes, and let's hope they can perform. So we're going to simulate round here against the 76ers, see what goes along. I think we're a tough 4 seed. I'm not going to lie. I think we're a tough 4 seed. 2-1 is going to, yep, it ties 2-2. What happens here? 3-2, okay, and we win in 6? No, yes, we do. We do win in 6, and we take on the 8th-seeded Bucks. Let's simulate round. The Bucks actually knocked out the 1-seed Miami, so we actually have home court, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of cool. We have home court. Series is tied 2-2. We're up 3-2 and game 7, and we win in 7, where we're taking on the Brooklyn Nets. So we actually added Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They still have Kevin Durant and DeAndre Jordan. Okay, so they added Shai Gilgeous, and we win game 1, we win game 2, we win game 3, and, oh, I thought we could just sweep them out. Okay, oh no. Oh, okay, cool. We win in 6, and we take on the Mavericks, who still have Luka and Gordon Hayward. Okay, and Porzingis. Okay, yep. All right, cheers, 2K. Just thank you for letting Dallas have all the... Okay, we'll go up. Okay. Maybe I should... Okay, no, I should have just... Okay. Okay, thank goodness. We win in 7 games, and D'Angelo Russell is finals MVP. So that is amazing. Let's just check out, see what actually our team did. Our guy had 9, 7, and 5. Shot 3 from 3, 1 from the 3-point line, and 2 from 3 from the free throw line. So that's pretty cool. Here's our roster, guys. Let's just see where we were. We were an 84 overall on the Cavaliers. We had a pretty damn good team. I thought so myself. But that's going to be it from me. Hopefully you guys all have enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps show your support for the channel. It would be amazing if you guys could do that. But that's going to be it from me. Hopefully you guys all have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.